Hello, this is High Priestess Jamila, aka the Antichrist. No, I'm joking. I'm not the Antichrist, I can assure you. Good evening. I wanted to talk about something that I peeped and just something that I've been peeping my whole life for the for like the past, oh God, 40 something years. What I've peeped about the world and um how the world is gripped in fear, like at this moment. And vibrationally, this is what I can sense, this is what I can feel. And honestly, it makes me want to turn off my empathic powers. I do it all the time. I've had to do it every single year at some point. In particular, for some reason, during the month of August. I cannot wait until this month is over. It's not anything against the month of August. It's just the energies um, that I'm sensing. I noticed during the love readings, I kept seeing the Hierophant in the inverted position just kept coming up over and over and over again. And so, who are these people, these maniacs, these psychopaths that are trying to grip the world, just engulf the world in fear? And, people can't function properly when they are fearful. So, I want to talk about the prediction of end times. That's why I said, hello, this is the Antichrist, but I'm not the Antichrist, okay? If I was the Antichrist, I'd probably have millions of followers. Probably. Who knows? Definitely not the Antichrist, but I can tell you this, that I often want to, like, and I do it all the time, I disconnect to the pulse and the vibration of the world. People are very, very depressed, sad, angry, uninspired. They're scared, they're fearful. And it is because of these cycles that want to continuously, year after year after year, prophesizing the end of the world. We are in end times. We are in end times. No, we are just living under a blanket of mental illness. It's essentially where we're at in the world. And it's been like this for thousands of freaking years. It just repeating the same thing over and over and over again, over and over and over again. Oh, these are signs of the end, you know. Oh, this happened, that happened. The world is ending. Yeah. And this has been going on for thousands of years, the same thing. Wars, rumors of wars, birds falling out of the sky, dying crops and cattle and blah, blah, blah. It's so annoying because it's bull crap. Maybe there's some people in this world that need to believe that the world is ending. Maybe that's what it is. Y'all ever think about that? That maybe it's because perhaps there are some people in this world that need to believe that the world is ending for them to, I don't know, get their crap together. Maybe that's what it is. I just know that, and they use religion to do this all the time. Who is they? I guess this freaking Illuminati, the freaking powers that be. Oh God. I can tell you that the Illuminati is obviously split in half. Not all of the illuminated ones are doing this to the world. It's so sad. It really is. People act crazy. They like when you're living in a world where you look around and you realize that most people on this earth are under mind control, it's very disheartening. It really is. So at the beginning of every single calendar year, whether or not it's the Western calendar or the Julian calendar, you have the church and religious folks saying that the world is about to end. We are in end times. Stephen Hawkins, a famous paraplegic, said that we only have 100 years left. Ball. I'm sorry. Like, I guess it is good to live every day like it's your last. Maybe it's set up like that for people that just in general don't know how to appreciate life that God gave them. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they continue to do this. It sucks so bad. And it sucks when you just do the same thing over and over again, and it's gotten worse the past few years. The further and further that we get away from these pandemics, the better. Seems like a new pandemic is dropping every 5 minutes. It's really annoying. It really is. Every year, I have had to come on here and remind, well, I guess my spirit family, that the world is not ending and that you better prepare for your future. You thinking that the world is going to end any moment now, you're not going to make any plans for your future. You're just going to say, screw it, I don't care. And you're going to give somebody else so much power over you. And it just doesn't make any sense. In the meantime, the people that are saying that the world is about to end, they're making billions of dollars on the golf course, laughing at all of the common folk like us in the meantime. It's just ridiculous. It really is. I swear to you. Now, I looked up end times for some reason because I feel like a lot of people are thinking about this. A lot of people are thinking about this. What are you meowing about? You cannot go outside. It is raining out there. Mary, what are you meowing about? Why are you meowing at me? Is there some sort of issue? Sorry, I'm having a conversation with my cat. Yeah, man, the vibe, from the whole world, is just depression, sadness. It's terrible. The mind control that people are under. Well, did you hear about this? Or did you hear about that? Or did you hear about this? Or did you hear about that? Yes, the same stupid shit I've been hearing about for 30 years. Ever since I could comprehend what was coming from the world, people spreading fear around like it's totally ridiculous. That is what's causing your belly aches, and that is what's causing your problems is fear. The anxiety, the depression that so many people are feeling right now, it is because of the spirit of fear. You have the right whether or not you want to decide to live within that spirit or that consciousness. Every year I have to come on here and remind people of this every freaking year. And even, Christian scholars, they brag about Christianity destroyed Africa. Da 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 da. Oh God. People always want to make it look like they have more power than what they actually have. I'm honestly, people are petrified right now, because of this war. You know, I guess if you really want to know what's going on, that man is sick. He doesn't have but maybe about another year to live. I hope he doesn't take out more innocent people before he, I guess decides to go. Oh God. I swear, and they are using the Bible constantly. This is my issue with the Bible. I think that you really, really, really have to be able to discern. That that's really what. Oh, it's all the time. Oh, it's all over. It's all over. You know, when people start investing more in crystals and not handbags, up, the world is ending. We're in a recession. It's hilarious. Uh-oh. Rich folks' stocks is down. The world is ending. The economy is bad. And people just freaking lose it. It's very bizarre. Oh God, and so I don't know. Like it's very weird how strange it is to live in a world where you're surrounded by so many people that are under mind control. It's very strange. 1 out of 3, so would it be? 1 out of 4 is power sober. 1 out of 5 spell binding is alive. 1 out of 6 is spell binding not fix. 1 out of 7 events are 11. 1 out of 8 it is fate. And 1 out of 9 it's done. It's done. Yeah, man. Thank God for Hollywood, kind of get your mind off of the current agenda, which is like, and so obviously when this happens, we're dealing with the demon of fear, right? Obviously. And human beings don't know their capabilities. No, I don't think that you should just go out and attack innocent people that have done nothing to you. No, I don't. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be fearful to do that. Like nobody should be doing that. Nobody ever. Nobody should ever, ever, ever do that ever in life. But, I do feel that just in general, like so many people, you know, they'll they'll look at a YouTube video and the video will tell them, hey, the world is coming to an end after the 29th million year in a row, but this year it's gonna happen. And in the meantime, life just continues to go on, and and more inconsolable spirits just pile up. It's like it's insanity. It is. It's really insane. And as an empath, I have just started to refuse to carry that burden with me anymore. I've been carrying the burden since I was a child. Since I was a small child, I felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders, and it's all of this unreal fear that people are in, and I refuse to be fearful of something that's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that is not real. Like, it's very bizarre. Mm. So I was thinking about that troll that came in here a few days ago and was like, is everybody in the world getting ready to die? And it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, it's almost like living in a paradox of Earth. It's not it. But you know that you're still here because you still have your good sense. But too many people are way too impressionable. Feel like some people need to be careful watching certain YouTube videos, because there's a ton of videos out there, um, and we'll see these churches and stuff, and they'll just be like, "Yeah, man, the world is ending. It's over for us. This world is ending. We're all sinners." And it's so like I'm sorry, like what in the hell is going on here? This is just bizarre to me. It's very, very bizarre. I I could be wrong, but I can assure you that in about another 10 years we'll still be here. And some of y'all will still be stuck in that same spot, scared to move. Very different from being a homebody. But I'm saying stuck in that same frame of mind. Oh, the world didn't end in 2019. Okay, well, maybe it'll end next year, or maybe the year after that, or the year after that. It's just so funny. Uh, but every year I have to come on here and say the same thing, that the world is not about to end. Every year, them floods happen over there. Oh, it's over. It's about to end. All of it. It's over. And we've got floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, nature doing her thing. And it's still the same. And so they say I don't have no credibility though. They say Jamila don't have no credibility because of, I don't know, whatever reason that they want to tell you that I'm not credible. Maybe it's because they want to feed off your fear. Maybe that's why. Maybe there's some people that just like to feed off of fear. This is one of the reasons why I do not trust the church anymore. This is one reason why I don't. I'm sorry, I can't. It's just totally ridiculous and preposterous. You know? So, I don't know. Who out there likes to be scared? Ooh, I'm scared like that. And so this is one of the reasons why very often I will disconnect from the rest of the world, just like go off into my own thing, and just kind of like just continue to create my earth. A lot of people probably had, inspiring ideas for their future. We're constantly telling kids that, you might as well. You know what's crazy is that millennia after millennia, we keep telling kids that they're going to die and that there's no future. But then in 10 or 20 years, and those same kids haven't done what you wanted them to do with their life, and you keep asking them why. Well, you told me that the world was ending 5 years ago. That's why. Didn't you just tell me that the world was ending? I wonder why Generation Z are not doing anything with their lives. Why are they just doing nothing with their life? Why are they uh, why aren't they doing anything? You just told them that they were all going to die. So then why wouldn't they? Why would they do anything if they think it doesn't matter? It just is so stupid, man. I swear to God. I mean, you can either go along with it or you can be smart, man, for real. I promise you, I'm not going to be arrested for speaking about this. I'm not. I'm not going to be arrested. It's not against the law for me to say that, to say this. It's so weird. The frequency. I've been sitting here listening to this underwater sea frequency for like the past 2 hours, and it has really, really relaxed me a whole lot. You know what? I still ask God, why did you make me an empath? Why? I still am, kind of mad at God for making me an empath. Sometimes I wish that um, I couldn't feel things the way that I do so deeply. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind seeing it, but of course we all have power over our spiritual gifts. So maybe perhaps, I can set my intent to where my, empathic skills does not, is not as disturbing as how they have been here lately, because it has just been extremely disturbing, um, the world. And, uh, yeah, it's kind of disturbing. There we go. So I don't know. They say that only the strong are going to survive this, I guess. Yes, it be. Only the strong survive, right? So, Mayor, what do you want, Mayor? What are you meowing about? Mayor? She's over here just meowing, y'all. It's very strange. Oh, well, it kind of makes me want to watch that movie called Strange Days. Y'all ever see that with Angela Bassett? It's a very good movie. It's not something that you can watch with kids though, because it has a lot of sex scenes in it and stuff. So a lot of sexual stuff going on in that one. So you can't watch it with the kids. But it's a pretty good movie that came out. When did it come out? Was it? It was a while ago. It was an older movie. It is still good though. Still a very good sci-fi action movie. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I was just tripping on that. And like I had clicked on one of the videos and it was like, yes, I totally agree. This world is ending. It's the end now. We're living in end times. This is it. People in the comment section. Like, good Lord. Um, Are you sure about that? Like, yeah, man, isn't it obvious that the world is ending? I mean, look at everything that's going on. Yeah, but this has already happened over and over again. I am very skeptical of things like that. So it's like, well, no, I don't believe that, you know, but so many people do. They get into believing and stuff like that. And it's completely harmful to their psyche. No wonder we've got so many people walking around here on psych meds, because they want to believe what they want to believe for whatever reason. Um, and so I feel that God spoke to me and said that it was not the end of the world, but people will just call me crazy. Why are you messing with that kitty? Don't mess with that. Mommy is doing something. Uh-huh. Mama is doing something right now. What are you doing? Sitting there working on a little project. She's messing with my strings. You like the strings, kitty? Mm-hmm. You like the strings. All right, it's the longer side. Everybody doesn't believe that the world is ending, but there's quite a bit of people that are really, really, really like taking a lot of the stuff that is currently being said to heart. Um, definitely, definitely taking a lot of this crazy stuff to heart. Hey, kitty, stop it. No, no, no. You gotta stop it, kitty. What? Maybe I'll use a different string for that one. No, kitty, that's a bad kitty. Crazy kitty. Move out the way. So, yeah, it's insane. It really is. It seemed like it's this gray haze just over everybody, just sadness, and it's so weird. Not my family, not my household, but so many people. It seems like it's something that is, eternally bothering people, just really, really bothering people. Things that are bothering people, you can tell. Like, people can't pretend to me. I am an empath. I know I can pretty much read people's soul. You know what I'm saying? Or you or we see, this is one of the reasons why I didn't like the whole idea of the one consciousness and all that stuff. No, no, no. No, thank you. I don't want to be at one with everybody on the earth. Sorry. I can sense what's going on. Hey, Jen. I can sense what's going on in the world and what people are feeling and thinking. But as far as me being a part of that consciousness, especially if it's a false consciousness, I mean, yeah, they could drop bombs right now and just blow up the whole friggin' world. Like, I guess they could. I guess. But after a few years, you'll start to see the buddings of roses and flowers and leaves. It kind of makes you feel like, are we being alien invaded or something? Like, what in the hell is going on here? It's weird. I hope everybody's doing well, though. I know I'm feeling much better after a freaking stomach bug. Had a freaking bug in my stomach. And I got rid of it. I got rid of the bug. Mm-mm-mm. Very weird and strange. Jen, are you picking up on that very weird energy? Are you picking up on it too? Because I'm picking up on it. I'm picking up on just this weird, like this very strange energy. Um, and I'm not liking it. It is. It's very strange. It really is. And you know, so I basically binge watched American Horror Story. It's not on Netflix anymore. I was like, what is this weirdness? Why did they take American Horror Story off of Netflix? But you can get it on, you can get it in a lot of other places. I think if you have Amazon Prime, you can get it for free. And you watch it for free. It comes with Prime. But I was binge watching that yesterday, and you know how science fiction movies will or shows will mix a bit of, you know, real life stuff with fake stuff and all of that. Yeah. Yeah, it was really calm and relaxing. But you know what I could sense? I could sense fear all around for some reason because it's so weird. I love thunderstorms and lightning and thunder, but it's like you could sense people like, God, what's going on? Is every year it's so bizarre. Like, don't make no sense. Hello to the UK. Hello. Yeah, it was definitely very relaxing. That rain that we just got, I was really appreciative of it. And I think we're gonna end up getting a lot of rain this fall, which last fall, I don't think we had a lot of rain. That's pretty normal for over here in the South region. And sometimes over here in Georgia, and I'm pretty sure Ann Keep It Real Black can attest to this, that sometimes it will just drizzle all night long. Like it'll just be this very soft. very thick, but not hard rain, but it'll be like a drizzle. And it's so beautiful. It's so nice and calming and peaceful. And I've been trying to catch one of those rains so that I can get some of the water. And I haven't seen that in like, well, in almost a year. So the next time it does that, I will be collecting some of that rainwater just in one of my pots so I can hold on to it. Just that real drizzle. I had never seen anything like it before until I moved to Georgia. And it'll just come down for hours. It'll just rain for hours. Very, very slow, like a shimmery rain. And it is really, really nice. Yeah. I love that soft rain. Hello, Angela. Thank you. Yes, it has. It has changed. It has in the past few years. Do you really believe in weather engineering? Maybe it is true. Who knows? Yeah, a lot of people, I decided to come and have this discussion because there's so many people that are just scared. And, nobody should have to live like that. Like, who has to live like that every single day, afraid of what's going to happen next? Like, that's so sad. That's not living at all. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I would come and speak to, the people that hear me that, from what I'm sensing, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just my spirit guides that tell me that, I don't believe that they would lie to me. But I don't, sometimes I'll sit here and I'll think, and I think that like a lot of the population is worried about end times. And so I guess maybe that's why, because I don't know, everybody doesn't watch YouTube, but a large amount of people watch YouTube. And so I'm guessing in January there was a prediction of the end of the world, I guess in 8 months, which would be August. Hmm. And then Nostradamus gave a lot of very bleak, um, you know, um, he gave a lot of bleak predictions towards the end of his life. I believe that Nostradamus was sick when he was making a lot of those predictions. I'm not sure though. I haven't watched a Nostradamus like special in a while. So a lot of people, I guess it's over on September the 1st. um mm, I'm not even gonna dignify that with a I'm not even gonna ask my cards that. I'm not. I'm not. And of course a lot of the videos that I looked at was the church. It was. And we like I don't know, like I'm not trying to down the church or whatever because I don't think every church does that. But I mean, you kind of just got to look at them like they kind of, I don't know, like I don't take them seriously. And, I guess, but, if we're going to go by that, isn't that blasphemy when a church does that? Because that's what I was thinking. Because in the Bible, it says, according to the Bible, if you actually live your life like in this lifetime by that, okay? Um, according to the Bible, none of us are going to know when the end of the world is. Um, so why do they keep predicting it? Why do they keep saying that this is the end? End times. That could be for another billion years. I don't know. Make plans for your future. you know, that's what I say. Make plans for your future if you're able to, you know? Right. Well, I mean, after the way they treated Jesus, do you blame him for not coming back, Jen? I wouldn't come back here if I was Jesus. Oh, God. No, I don't know. So weird. That's why at the beginning of this, I said, hello, it's the Antichrist. uh, I mean, some people, boy, if you speak anything against that Bible questioning, you are the devil. You are the devil incarnate. And, next thing you know, they're pointing a crucifix at you and sprinkling holy water on you. It's like, thank you for the holy water. I appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, like I just you waiting on the alien ship still. I looked at this one video and it said, "This is why the world is ending." It was like this circle of lights in the sky. And I don't know if it was authentic or not, but it just is like, why do people like to why I think some people just like they just enjoy scaring people, you know? and then the people that just be like, up, it's all over every day. It's just like, it's over. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, you do. Hey, you know what? Listen, the trauma from religion is real. It is so traumatic, ultra traumatic. It's so traumatic to the point where there are people that are actually building spaceships just so that they can literally be like Star Trek. I'm out of here, dude. I'm so out of here. I gotta go. This is getting ridiculous. Oh God. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right about that. I think that the movies about the end times, I think that they're very interesting to watch. Do I take it to heart? Never. It's just something about old Mother Gaia. I have a lot of trust in her. She's very, very mystical and magical. Mother Earth is. Oh Lord, are they really? Oh, that's so ridiculous. What were they mean to you as a child or something? Yeah, as if you're going to use your powers to get back at people that were mean to you in your childhood or something. It's very insulting. I honestly do not want to go to Mars, Diana. I don't. I don't want to go there because it just doesn't seem like it would be very nice according to the movies that they've made. about it. But I did like that movie Mission to Mars with Don Cheadle. I really liked that movie. That was a good one. Oh my God. Can you imagine being from one of those families um that has kept the tradition of magic in the family for generations? They never dropped it. They never converted. Can you imagine how just perfectly relaxed and in harmony those specific families are? You know, families that just kind of kept the tradition of magic and didn't do that. Can you imagine? I'd like to see a family like that, just like, you know, without the trauma of religion, just people living without the trauma of religion. Yeah, just half of a side. Yeah, but can you imagine it just everybody in the family is witches and they don't have no self-hate, they don't have no inner or outer conflicts about it. I know that there's families like that that exist, and they probably are some of the most, they're probably very healthy, mind, body, and spirit. It's probably very stress free. It's not a bunch of drama and weirdness. God, it would be. It would be. Oh, your dad is the Christian side. Mm. Diana, you're funny. Mm-mm. I'm actually hungry. I need to get me something to eat, y'all. So I'm gonna wrap this discussion up. I drank some peppermint and strawberry tea, and it literally started to clear out my sinuses. It started to clear out like my throat. So I'm kind of doing that right now. But I would love to just, I feel like those families, it would be like pure blood. It wouldn't be all of that craziness and weirdness, just generations and generations of paganism that never got compromised ever, just preserved in that. They probably got the best food, the best of everything. And what made me question religion, especially when it comes to the Black community, was the struggle, just the struggle and the sickness and all of that. It's kind of like, are you sure about this? Because all I see is people struggling, and I don't see the benefit of it. So respectfully, because I have a lot of respect for Jesus Christ. I do. In fact, I have a crucifix of Jesus Christ right on my table right now. Okay. Maybe it's a subconscious thing as to why I feel the need to, kind of sometimes say, "Hey, Jesus, how you doing, Jesus?" Oh yeah, you know what? When you said celestial body, I don't know why that reminded me of that movie. Oh my God, it's not Deep Blue Sea. It's another movie. And Oh my God, I can't think of the name of that friggin' movie. It was like these underwater sea creatures and stuff. Oh, I'm a figure it out. I cannot think of the name of that movie. There are some people that are able to spot those though, Ziana. I actually caught a celestial body on camera once, and for some reason, I felt the need to remove it. And I can't remember if the Fae wanted me to remove it or if it was the evil eye that made me remove it, but it was obviously a little tiny, it wasn't tiny, tiny, it was about the length of my hand, maybe a little shorter. And it was obviously something that the camera was picking up. It had wings. Somebody was saying that there was no bugs. I literally recorded a video. It was either a video or a live. This was years ago when I was still in Kansas. And it was obviously a fairy. And fairies are really attracted to crystal balls. And back then I had a huge one, which I plan on getting another one. The last one that I had, I lost it, but I plan on getting another big one. Fairies are really attracted to crystal balls. They really, really love them. And it was definitely, that would have been considered a celestial body because it was transparent, it was kind of glowy, and I don't know why I removed that video. Like, it was up on my Facebook for years. Well, it was on my Facebook years ago, not 4 years, but it was on my Facebook years ago. And I don't know if it was the evil eye, if it was jealousy, because I definitely shared it with YouTube. And of course, the skeptics were like, that's dust. And no, it was not dust. Dust does not have wings, and dust does not fly at an angle. Like, I was so like, oh my God. And I hope that I catch that on camera, something like that again. It was really, really nice. It really was. And it was obviously something. But I took it down. I don't know if it was pressure from the YouTube community or what it was. I ain't salty about it, but it really sucked that I had to take it down. So I'm not sure why I ended up taking it down, but I did. So, you know, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. In fact, I like to do that, Ziana. I like to search YouTube and the internet for things like that. And you know what? I have yet to find an amazing real apparition like that. If y'all know of any videos like that. Oh, another thing that I wanted to get into was something that I saw on Huff Paranormal's channel was water. I think I think it would be considered water scrying, honestly. Um, and it's where you can communicate with spirits through water, and like they will, like, their faces will materialize, like you have to record it, and you'll even see faces. And so those are some of, I was really, I looked at a whole bunch of them one night, and I'm gonna go look for some more because I just like seeing stuff like that. So yeah, but I love stuff like that too. It's better than some of this crazy stuff that we be looking at these days. It's just like, uh, yeah. So anyway, y'all have a good evening. Peace to y'all, to my peeps. Okay, to all of my peeps, I wish healing to y'all, especially if you're under the weather. I hope that everybody feels better. I know that I have been having problems with this dang on tooth, and it seems like my tooth will start to hurt whenever I'm under some kind of spiritual attack. It's what I did was I made a mixture. I used water with what did I use? I actually used, was it peppermint? Peppermint, garlic, and ginger. And I made a mouth rinse. And of course, it was, it was I don't know if it was weird, but I haven't been feeling that. But like sometimes we're going to test the waters or whatever. I didn't want to say nothing, but I don't know why that strawberry leaf tea and that peppermint. You know what I did? Just drink some peppermint leaf tea, and it seems like um, it went away. Like all of that tension and stress and stuff went away. Lux Army. Okay, I'll check that out. But I like to look at those ones where they like take water and you communicate with the spirit through it, and you like take videos or pictures of it, and like the person's face will show up in it. And I believe stuff like that. I believe in, and I want to try it myself. Don't y'all think that would be a good experiment to do on the channel? Like I would, some of my favorite witchy vloggers, I wish that they would do it too. Some water scrying. And so you just like put your hand in the water and you kind of communicate with the spirit. And as you do that, you either take photographs or video. And, you know, I guess so you have to move your hand away or whatever. And the person's face will show up. I want to look at that. I want to do that too. Hmm. Are you talking about the Fringe, the episode, or are you saying something else about Fringe? Actually, not episode, the TV show. I actually used to like watching Fringe. Have you ever heard of the TV show called Fringe? That was actually a really, really good series. So anyway, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Blessings.